League champion, two-time winner. There's a look out the back. Yes, oh boy.
Oh boy, and we won't speculate on what it is, certainly, until we know what it is, but there is a wisp of smoke coming out of the back of the 24 of the defending champion of this race, Jeff Gordon.
Dick Berggren?
Jeff Gordon is definitely having a smoking problem. His crew chief, Robbie Loomis, said they're going to leave him on the racetrack. They are not sure where the smoke is coming from. They are concerned that it might possibly be a leaking valve cover. That's a lengthy delay to try and fix that, or possibly a minor tire rub. They don't know what it is, but they are concerned here in Jeff Gordon's pit.
Well, he might not have a choice, Bill, because NASCAR will post him the next time around, and that means that he'll have to come into the pits. If they give him the black flag, put his number up on the board at the start-finish line, that means he'll have to come into the pits.
New crew chief for Gordon is Robbie Loomis this year. Up until January, he'd never drawn a paycheck from anyone other than the Petties. He comes over to run his team in 2000, and Gordon is going to have to pit.
Boy, that's very dramatic. When you lose a draft on that front bunch, he'll be a lap down before he ever gets back on the racetrack.
Yeah, even if they just make a very quick pit stop, he'll be a lap down, but this might not be a quick pit stop, trying to find out where that smoke is coming from.
So here's Gordon, putting the car into neutral and rolling to a halt. Dick Berggren.
He is on pit road right now. They're going to start with tires, but it appears that there is some smoke coming from under the hood area of the race car as he keeps the engine at relatively high RPM. So far, changing tires is all they're going to do to it. No effort so far to open the hood. The NASCAR inspector says no, no, no. They're not going to let him go. They're going to, caution is out for oil on the racetrack.
Dale Jarrett leads them to the caution flag as we complete 33 laps of the Daytona 500. Bill Elliott, Rusty Wallace, Dale Earnhardt, and Mike Skinner. And this caution will be a break for Gordon as his team goes under the hood.
And for the guys that are out there that are having a little handling problems, now they can adjust on the cars and try to get them balanced where they can really get into the fight here. 3 cars are broken away, but it's a whole new ball game now.
And of course, the break for Jeff Gordon is the fact that he won't lose as much time, as many laps in the pits as he would have under green flag conditions.
This is the biggest race of the year, but it's the start of the Winston Cup Championship season. And one of the things that kept Gordon from the championship last year, 7 races in which he did not finish. That equaled the number of races he won and kept him out of the point tally. We're going to put him behind the wall and have to work on it.
Well, that was a tough break for the defending champion of this race.
The rules provide that if your car needs extensive work, you're not allowed to keep it out in your pit stall on pit road. You have to take it to a position of safety back behind the wall. Dick is there.
They are pushing the car behind the wall. We just heard over the radio horrible words, rear main seal. That is not something that they can fix here on pit road. There's oil all over this engine. Jeff Gordon will not win this year's Daytona 500. Mike?
Last lap.
Teammates working together as Dale Earnhardt takes over third spot. Mike Skinner, his teammate, right up behind him. They drafted by and took that spot away from Warburton.
Whole new ball game after this caution flag for oil on the track from Jeff Gordon's car. Trouble on pit road to the 75 of Wally Dallenbach trying to get out of his pit, which is all the way down toward turn 1. You'll see Dallenbach trying to get out in this box, trying to make that exit from the pits. And he and Matt Kenseth will get together.
And extensive damage done to the car of Wally Dallenbach on the right front. Now here it is again, right there as they start out of the pits, the black car is Dallenbach in car number 75. The hit already made there and extensive damage.
Joe Nemechek off the pace. Caution has come out. There's Nemechek's Andy Petrie Chevrolet slow in the back straightaway.
Now this has to be a break for Mark Martin because Mark had to be coming in before too long because he was off sequence. Now he'll get back on sequence with everyone else. As we see Nemechek continue to come around the racetrack.
And then he is the reason for the caution flag. Fluid from his car. Noticed by the observers in those 76 balls around the racetrack at each corner. And NASCAR, in the interest of safety, brings out the second caution of the day. You saw on the telemetry, it shut the engine off.
Some front end damage to his Chevrolet. But the car's got laps back there. Elliott Sadler and Scott Pruitt. and got back on the lead lap.
Steve Park liked about a half a car length of getting his lap back.
Problems under the hood, and Nemechek has radioed in. He thinks the engine's blown up.
But that year, coming down the back straightaway, was when he had that vicious crash, tumbling several times down out of turn number 2. Wallace continues to pace his way. On the restart, he was to 10th as a starter. He's up to 7th, and caution is coming out on the track for Derek Coe. We're down to decision time in this $9 million shootout, and there is the Bud Moore, number 15, pulling in. Let's go back to Mike Joy.
Can I believe he brushed the wall up in turn number 3? They were 3 abreast there. A little bit of smoke there from Coates' car as he pulls to the safety access road in the road course.
Mike, the right side of that car was completely flat. He definitely got in the wall. You were correct.
And that will bring out caution once again. At lap 169, it is the 4th yellow flag of the day.
So he's going to park it on the road course and walk back in.
Directly behind you on the road.
The 1990 winner, driving for Bud Moore out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. Great run in the qualifying race Thursday.
Yeah, finished 6th, started right at the back and worked his way all the way up to 6th. And he was one of the better handling cars, as Ned pointed out, during that race.
Now here's the question. Caution is out. You have enough fuel to go the distance. Do you stop now?
I don't think those that changed 4 tires will, and the way those are running that changed 2 tires, I don't think they will either. I don't think they'll give them that track position.
You're right. What they're doing right now is everybody has already put the tires through a heat cycle, and right now they're not coming in to lose that track position.